say one word, I say amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You say one word, I say amazing. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I'm going to ask that you guys could bear with me on this live stream. I decided to just do this live stream on my bed because sitting on that chair just aggravates my rheumatoid arthritis. So please bear with me. But I'm gonna get straight into it. Oh, and before I do, let's see who's Amy Lynn says, I haven't heard any of the parents asking about them on any platforms. I'm wondering where they are as well. You know, that's one thing that was really getting to me. Every time you watch these videos, you know what, let me just go to one of them right now. It's mind-boggling. For example, this video right here.
That's what everybody wants to be, is on TV. Come stand with the people. You guys' job and obligation is to serve the people of Hawaii, to ensure that we still stay in this place we call home.
This is a lawsuit that was put on you yesterday at 4:35 p.m.
Oh, thank you.
It's a quo warranto that's supposed to be limiting your powers, questioning.
Hey Jenny, good to have you with us. Good evening, Tyler. So glad to catch a live stream with you tonight. Hope you have been well. Appreciate that. Good to have you with us tonight too, Amber. But anyway, let's continue that video. So back to this question, back to what Amy was saying. I haven't heard any of the parents asking about them on any platforms. I'm wondering where they are as well. And that is my most concern. Right? And, you know, common sense would tell us that it would be, you know, the people of Maui. It will be their concern too, right? Not so much. Let me show you what I mean.
The validity of this entire group. People from Lahaina sent you this quo warranto, yet you
Welcome, Eric Kopov.
still feel like it's okay to sit here and talk about programs and housing and how much money you guys lost.
And I'm actually speaking to each of you sitting around this table. Is your name listed as a stakeholder of any of the redevelopment plans regarding a smart city? I can tell you, Department of Planning, DLNR, DBED, Housing, all of you, all of these agencies, and I'm not saying to you directly, but you're here representing these agencies.
By the way, stay tuned. Towards the end of this video, I gave props to this one lady. What she says at the end, really, you know, I agreed with everything she said.
Therefore, it is your responsibility to tell the truth. Each one of these agencies have signed on as stakeholders for the redevelopment of a smart city in Maui.
Just want to remind you guys that you guys work for us. You guys.
By the way, this guy right here, BJ Penn, he is he was a former champion in the UFC. So he was a pretty big name in the UFC.
You guys work for us. I don't know if you guys forget. You know, 1,000 people could come up here and say that they want something. I mean, the way it looks, you guys just go with what is going to further your political career. It's just like we come here to talk about something and then you guys start fighting back with us. You work for us. You don't talk to your boss like that, right? Who talks to their boss like that? Nobody talks to their boss like that. Oh, you cannot go talk to him because he got security. Look at Josh Green, how weak man. What happened? I came inside, what? He got to go check his beverages? What is going on? He's supposed to go.
When he said he has to go check his beverages, he's talking about his underwear.
He's supposed to
Please
be
not
busy.
that. Let's not do
Yeah.
that. This is
No,
not that
it's-
kind of a meeting. It's not a political meeting or a campaign meeting.
Yeah, no,
This
I'm
is
not campaigning.
serious.
This lady here annoys the crap out of me.
Hey,
Business.
But you saying that is very, that really bothers me. You're not being a waiter. You talk to your boss like that. I'm your boss. And for real, these people, they are your boss. Shame is when you do something behind everybody's back. Enough is enough, huh?
You know, it's so sad, you know, because it's like these guys, they don't know. They don't do the research that we do. Years and years of research on these hidden truths and things that happen in the government. These people don't know. So, you know, you clearly hear BJ saying, oh, you know, we're your boss. You shouldn't talk to your boss like that. Do you think they really look at it that way? There's no way on earth they are going to look at it that way, BJ. And they never will. If anything, they're our boss and we're their slaves. I'm sorry to say. But it is the truth. All we can do is endure and pray for one another.
No. More screwing over the people of Hawaii. More, you know, how much, and I'm going to say it again, I'm going to talk about Green. That's your guy's leader. He's not even here. He's a guy, he only signs the bill to further his political career. So what is next? He let go for president. And that's what you guys look for. Oh, that's the guy I look up to. The guy who screws everybody over to get to the top.
I've given testimony so many times, and most of the time, it's like this. Backs are turned. People don't listen. You look like you're sleeping. Where's the emotion? Where's your heart? And when you think...
They don't have any emotion. They have zero emotion to your loss. All they see is money. That's all they see. And like I said before, it's very sad to know that these people, and they're up here speaking, spending some time speaking to the public. And, you know, I was thinking earlier, are they wasting their time? And I thought to myself, no, they're not. Because there are some things that they're saying that needed to be said. So they're not wasting their time. They just don't have, you know, the whole truth, I should say.
Think about these actions, when you think about the work you do, think about all those people, like this guy on his phone right now. It's insulting. It's insulting. Do not forget the people. And Green's actions right there, getting taken out by his handler, come on, guys. I saw all your faces. I think some of you were shocked too, except for the people whispering in the front, because he warned you he was going to walk away. You want to know why? Because he never wants to hear our voices. He wants to silence us every time. He does not listen. I am asking all of you at this table to make sure he listens. But we know very well that you guys, as the third largest stakeholders, the state, do want that land and can take it when you deem it a natural disaster. And that is disgusting. And that is why I'm also here today, because someone needs to call that out. We wanted the samples right away. You guys stopped the people from going in.
I know it says on there on the door, there is no placards or no signs, but isn't that very, so much contradictions that you can't have a sign, you can't have a voice. They're like loopholes on paper written by developers and those that are in charge that make the decision.
I tell you, the slap in the face is so obvious. It's so obvious. The slap in the face is so obvious. It's like, man, we've gotten to a point where the government can literally do whatever they want and then, in their mind, hopefully get away with it. And what we know, most people who are subscribed to my channel, we know that we are in Satan's little season, right? So, if that's the case, then you need to also know that this is his season. Okay? Let that sink in. It's one thing to know that we are in Satan's little season, but it's another to know why and what is being done when it comes to Satan. This is his season, guys. Let that sink in.
For the state, for the different counties. I've been in this meeting and I've heard developers say the loopholes. They know how to work around it on paper to get things passed through. So Lahaina strong, people over profit. So how we're going to first do this, in order to really get anything done for this working group to work, we first need to have the leader, Josh Green, remove himself so that real change can take place.
What all of you have forgotten here, including the governor, who walked out of this office before he could hear public hearing. This emergency proclamation is a fall.
That dude walked out. Oh, man. Mr. Green walked out. He said, "The hell with this. Kick rocks. Bye. Go complain to Jesus." Like I said, it's Satan's season.
This is about unity, and this is about coming together and fighting for the rights of the people.
This is the chick that I was talking about, all right? Listen to what happens here. I was dying laughing when I first watched this. Oh, listen to what she says.
Climate change does not exist. Coming together.
Proclamation is a fall.
This is about unity, and this is about coming together and fighting for the rights of the people. Climate change does not exist. Okay?
Excuse me. Okay, I appreciate your comments again. I do, but we really need to stick to the items on the agenda. It is 11:10.
I don't care about your agenda. You know what? Your agenda can kiss my ass. Okay.
That was hilarious. Oh, man. Hey, she's right, though. Climate change doesn't exist, man. It's a lie. So, let me go to the comments before I go to the other video. Yeah, it is messed up. Can't they just tell those politicians they are fired and escort them out of the building? Nope. It won't work that way. I wish it could, but nope. They've got the upper hand by far. Are cold-blooded lizards, right? These people are heartless, narcissistic, soulless NPCs at best. Yeah, very true. They are. I'm not saying it's true, but somewhere not too long ago, I heard an interesting theory. And the theory that I heard was that these megachurch televangelists, pastors, these governors, these presidents that we have running our societies in countries are actually fallen angels. Oh my goodness. You know, that's for a whole nother video. But that's crazy that you say that. That's one thing that I've been studying these past weeks. And I plan to do a live stream on that. So look forward to that. Like I said, I don't know if that's true, but if you notice, celebrities, these governors, all of these top people are the ones who have all these strains, anomalies in the face and weird movements or lack thereof. Honestly, there's lack of emotion on all sides. It seems very rare that we actually see someone with emotion at all, which is also very strange. One second. I'm going to have to read that again. It says, honestly, there's a lack of emotion on all sides. It seems very rare that we actually see someone with emotion at all, which is also very strange for someone who lost everything and lost family too. Yeah. Yep. And that's what's mind-boggling. You hear all these people talking here in this video.
Every time. He does not listen. I am asking all of you at this table.
You know, they're all talking. They're all getting their wiggles out. But what about the damn children? How is it that not one of these people mention the missing children? It is said that over 1,000 children are missing. How is it that none of these people are asking about that? That should be the number one concern. And so that's why I started thinking to myself, man, are these people controlled opposition? And I thought again, well, BJ Penn, he's a UFC fighter. You know, it wouldn't be hard for me to believe that he's controlled opposition because, you know, he's basically a celebrity. I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying something to think about. But these other people, who are they? Right? We don't know if they're controlled opposition or what. For all I know, everything they're saying is obvious and it's a given. But what if it's just a distraction? What if it's to distract you from asking, where are the children? Because they didn't say a damn thing about it. I've watched many of these videos, many of these hearings in Hawaii, and not one of them mentioned children. So it's so confusing to me, and it still is. I mean, if you just sit here and think about it, you start to wonder, okay, the children are missing. There's nobody asking about the children. That means either the parents got killed or they're being held somewhere with the children. It's crazy, guys. I want to show you guys this real quick. I'm not going to play too much of it, but this was a fire that happened in 2018. This is the Paradise, California fire. A lot of people died here, too. But basically, same thing. Same thing that happened in Hawaii. I'm going to fast forward to this one part and pay attention to what this news reporter says.
Very beginning of the fires, okay?
What's so striking about this, it says 9:11 a.m. and it's pitch dark.
It's pitch dark.
Did you catch it? Did you catch that?
What's so striking about this, it says 9:11 a.m. and it's pitch dark.
It's pitch dark.
She said, you know what? Let me just put the captions on.
So striking about this, it says 9:11 a.m.
What's so striking about this, it says 9/11. Coincidence? Coincidence, guys? What's so striking about this is it says 9/11. and it's pitch
dark.
black.
It's pitch dark. Everything is so black.
I get what she's saying, because when it's 9 a.m. in the morning, it's not going to be dark. It's not supposed to be dark. So what she's meaning is, because of all the smoke and fire, it was so much that 9 a.m. looked like 9 p.m. But the fact that she specifically said 9/11, folks, it is said that the fire that happened in Paradise, California, is their biggest genocide. Their biggest mass murder. The biggest mass murder of the United States government. Where we live. Well, at least I do. But anyway, I also wanted to show you guys this quick video. This is from what's his name? Logic Before Authority. Those of you guys who know who Logic Before Authority is, he's got a good channel, man. Check him out. But just to let you know, this video is not on YouTube. You're not going to find it on YouTube. So I have a feeling that if I play this, it's public. It's free and public for everyone to see. But I have a feeling that if I play this, YouTube might give me a strike or something. Cancel me. But if that's the case, then you guys know why.
Did manage to get to the Pukalani area where you are now. What are the conditions like now in that area outside?
I mean, if you were here and weren't watching the news or didn't have social media, you'd have no idea it was so much devastation on the island. It's, just dark and a little breezy.
And when you made your way there yesterday, what was visibility like and the conditions like the whole way over?
So driving from Lahaina to Kihei, we initially went to Kihei to my little sister's house. She was putting us up, and then we had to evacuate.
Managed to get to the Pukalani area where you are now. What are the conditions like now in that area outside?
I mean, if you were here and weren't watching the news or didn't have social media,
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's hollowed out the tree. There's a fire.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing. I'll just explain to you what's going on. Basically, when you look at these fires, right, in the tree, pay attention to the fact that the leaves aren't on fire. They're not on fire. Just the inside of the tree. Right? Just like this one. How does that happen? From a wildfire? No, guys. This is the DEW. And what Logic Before Authority is theorizing is that this DEW is coming from underneath. So whatever's they're using to start these fires, it's from underground. I'll probably put the link in the description below. And that makes sense. Hell on earth, right? Makes sense to me a little bit. But anyway, let's go to... I also wanted to put this together for you guys. You guys remember this guy? Let's swear. All right. I don't watch American Idol. All right. I don't. But if you do, or if you've seen the buzz on this kid right here,
Pressed back in Hawaii.
Yeah, you gonna go back in?
Chance, move back.
if you've seen the buzz around this guy, it was crazy. They were boosting this guy's confidence so much that it was obvious. I've heard many people sing, okay? This guy, he can sing. As a matter of fact, I'll let you hear a little bit of it.
Oh, before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights.
And that's all I'm going to play. Now, he sounds like Is to me. Brother Is, those of you who don't know him, he's the one that sings the Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It was on the soundtrack of Adam Sandler's 50 First Dates. But that's who this guy sounds like. Now, why am I showing this? You guys are probably wondering, what does this have to do with the Maui fires? Well, this was just the ending of last year, or the beginning of this year. Let me see, let me make sure. Yeah, it was the beginning of this year. They hyped this guy up so much. The way they boosted his confidence was crazy. And like I said, he's a good singer, but I've heard better. I've heard better. Much better. Everything that happens on American Idol is not organic, guys. They already have a set up agenda on who's going to win, who they're going to choose. What am I getting at? This guy's from Hawaii. This dude is from Hawaii. And it made me think like, okay, it's like, were they setting it up? Were they trying to get the love of Hawaii as much as they can before they destroy it? It's like, yeah, let's get Hawaii on our sides before we destroy it and take all their stuff. Yeah, let's get them to be on our side for now. And then let's destroy their island. It's just something that I thought I should share. Let's go to the comments. Welcome, Lila Tangi. Says, hey, Tala, I have been following this, and it's nothing natural, no question. Yep. Minnie is. Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah, I was thinking that. He reminds me of this, too. Predictive programming comes to mind. Yep. So, as promised, when I said I was going to play that one video, where are the children? That's what this whole live stream is about, right? Or at least it's what it's supposed to be about. Where are these children? Well, I'm going to play this, and I want you to pay attention to the comments. I won't be reading any comments right now. I want you guys to focus on the comments that are being displayed while this video is playing. Keep in mind, this video was a screen recording. All right? And it was screen recorded on purpose so that the person who was screen recording could show you the comments of what people are saying. All right? So I'm going to play the video. That's about 9 minutes. And you can get into your focus mode and read these comments. And once we're done with that, I'll play the video in full screen. The original video. Which is longer than 9 minutes. So, here goes.
This is Smoking Motorsports. We got Red and Binford right here. We're reporting with side pipes in Wisconsin. This is side pipes. Wisconsin's in here. This is Wisconsin. We're in this big generator thing. Freshwater pump. Freshwater pump of some kind. We're going to take an elevator downstairs. 37-inch pipe. Let's get the Justice building. And look around this thing. This is the elevator we're going down in.
You're supposed to check some cover. Yeah, so
it says right here, check elevator motor cover before using.
By the way, this video was shared with me by brother Chad Jones. So shout out to Chad Jones. Looks like he just joined us, so good to have you with us, Chad.
That's badass right there. That fucker is spinning. Look for the
I don't think this is the 600 foot one. I think this one looks only like.
yeah, we'll check this one out, then we'll go check the other one out. Yeah, this one's a lot lower than 600, maybe 200.
Like I said, there's a pile of them all over the place. It just depends on how far you guys want to drive.
Well, we want to go to the 600.
Please bear with the video. Like I said, this was a screen recording.
Bro.
Okay. We can go check a few other ones.
Alright. What do we gotta run it to?
Hold on.
So where's our escape route if we get stuck? Are you gonna climb over? This is it.
No, there's a ladder.
A ladder. 300-foot ladder.
There's a safety ladder.
Alright, you ready?
Operations. Boom. Okay. So normal. Okay, hit that one, and then let them go, and it should move us. Let them go. There you go.
Going down, first floor. Ladies lingerie. Down into the bowels of Maui. And gas. Hope you guys don't mind. Might become flickering in here.
Set it.
Throw it off.
Yeah, the ladder's right here, right inside the elevator.
Where you climb out of this and just open the door?
What's that?
You just open this up and climb out?
What do you mean?
To get out of the elevator.
Yeah, you just open the fucking door, get on.
Look how deep they're going.
Down to the depths. Nice little adventure.
was it?
That was like 200, but it's going a little bit further than that.
Was it about a 300-foot hole or what?
You know somewhere we should go, dude? That water splash you're talking about.
What do you mean?
When it drops in the pile of water.
Oh yeah, that one's crazy. There's one of them, like my first ride down, right? Didn't even see it coming. We're cruising down, and it's a shallow well. Yeah, it's only like it's that one right across from the base yard. It's like 100, 150 feet, and we get down to the bottom, and like right when we hit the fucking bottom, dude, the bottom of the elevator car hit.
All right, you know what? Let me make sure that he's not going to display any more comments as I skim through this video, because if that's the case, I'm going to play the full screen video, which I found. So, okay, so no more comments. But notice at the beginning of the video, this video was from 7 years ago, and he circles that.
Smoking.
Check this out.
Motorsports. We got Red and Binford right here. We're reporting with side pipes in Wisconsin. This is side pipes.
I'm gonna take
Wisconsin's in here.
Yep.
This is Wisconsin. We're in this big generator thing. Freshwater pump. Freshwater pump of some kind. We're going to take an elevator downstairs.
See? See how he circles that? 7 years ago. Secret hidden tunnels found 300 below Maui, Hawaii. Crazy. Now I'm going to go through these comments one more time so you guys can read them again. And once that's done, I'm going to play the full screen version.
Let's get the Justice building. And look around this thing. This is the elevator we're going down in.
You're supposed to check some cover. Yeah, so
it says right here, check elevator motor cover before using.
Hold on.
That's badass right there. That fucker is spinning.
I don't think this is the 600-foot one. I think this one looks only like.
Yeah, we'll check this one out, then we'll go check the other one out. Yeah, this one's a lot lower than 600, maybe 200.
Like I said, there's a pile of them all over the place. It just depends on how far you guys want to drive.
Well, we want to go to the 600, bro.
Okay.
Find out.
We can go check a few other ones.
Alright.
Alright, now I'm going to play the full screen version.
This is Smoking Motorsports. We got Red and Binford right here. We're reporting with side pipes in Wisconsin. This is side pipes.
I'm gonna take
Wisconsin's in here.
Yep.
This is Wisconsin. We're in this big generator thing. Freshwater pump. Freshwater pump of some kind. We're going to take an elevator downstairs.
37-inch pipe or something.
Let's get the Justice building. Look around this thing. This is the elevator we're going down in.
You're supposed to check some cover. Yeah, so
It says right here, check elevator motor cover before using. That's badass right there. That fucker is spinning.
I don't think this is the 600-foot one. I think this one looks only like, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll take this one out, then we'll go check the other one out.
Yeah, this one's a lot lower than 600, maybe 200.
Like I said, there's a pile of them all over the place. It just depends on how far you guys want to drive.
Well, we want to go to the 600, bro.
Okay.
Find that.
We can go check a few other ones.
Alright. What do we gotta run it to?
Hold on.
So where's our escape route if we get stuck? Then you gotta climb up. This is it.
No, there's a ladder.
A ladder. 300-foot ladder.
There's a safety ladder.
Alright, you ready?
Operations. Cool. So normal. Okay, hit that one, and then let them go, and it should move us. Let them go. There you go.
Going down the first floor. Ladies lingerie. Down into the bowels of Maui. And gas. Hope you guys don't mind. Might become flagrant in here.
So in case you didn't hear what he said, we're going down to the bowels of Maui. So for those of you, for those people who were saying that this wasn't in Maui, you're wrong. So.
Send it. Yeah, the ladder's right here, runs right beside the elevator.
Where do you climb out of this and just open the door?
What's that?
You just open this up and climb out?
What do you mean?
You get out of the elevator.
Yeah, you just open the fucking door, you know?
That was the best. That's 200 feet. That was like 200, but it's going a little bit further than that.
Was it about a 300-foot hole or what?
You know which one we should go to? That water splash when you're talking about.
What do you mean?
The one that drops into the pile of water.
Oh yeah, that one's crazy. There's one of them, like my first ride down, right? Didn't even see it coming. We're cruising down, and it's a shallow well. Yeah, it's only like, it's that one right across from the base road. It's like 100, 150 feet. And we get down to the bottom, and like right when we hit the fucking bottom, the bottom of the elevator car hits water. So the elevator stops, and it just goes.
Can you stick the camera out right here?
Like good.
Looks like we're almost there.
Yes, we're about to stop.
We'll stop by.
Did you take it? Did you take the full length of the ride?
Oh, ever since we walked into the building so far, bro. 290 feet.
Can I push this
So it says right there.
Oh, okay. So almost 300 feet.
We're going to a 600-foot one.
Yeah, we'll go try to figure out which one.
It's hot up here. Down here. Yeah.
These things over here are steam-powered pumps. That little ruin of a brick building up top, did you see it?
No.
Little brick square, like 20 by 20. That used to be a coal-fired furnace, and it boiled water to heat the fucking steam, you know, and pump these steam engines. And these steam engines used to send water up.
Wow.
Yeah, so now they use these electric ones.
This is California's gold.
Somebody had to constantly monitor the fire to keep the boilers going.
Sign this shit back over there? Yeah, I can't see shit till you sign it. Yeah, there you go.
Finished off and we had the blessing of the party and all that. This guy, like older, this very little Asian guy, skinny little old fucker came up and he told us stories about, because he was born right up above us. You know what I mean? Like way back when. And
When they first started the shit.
yeah, back when it was a steam thing.
How far that way does it go? Oh, fuck yeah. This is straight fucking what we're gonna make right here. What are these, bro?
These
are old mine shafts.
Yeah, this is areas where they cut off to the side.
Isn't that insane, guys? Look at what you're seeing.
Go for it, Binford. You want to take the camera? There you go. I'll zoom it in all the way in. There you go, sir. Oh shit, let's do it, dude. I'll fucking go. Go with it, bro. Buddy program.
If I remember right, that was the
Expedition.
Moving right here with the ball.
Yeah, I'm so nothing out there. Centipedes are gonna be all crawling up in here. Can you stand up in there? Is that it? Oh shit. Water too, man.
Damn it.
Hey, go back through and I'll videotape you coming through it. I can explore. When I go in now? Hit it, dude, yeah. Like you're exploring a cave.
Crikey, what do we got up here? I'll be the weather in here, bro.
Alright,
Like we're
Yes, sir.
Look at how clear this fucking water is. You gotta go over this.
Where's your light? Turn your light. I need more light for this camera, bro. Holy shit. Turn your light down the bottom of that. That's fucking badass.
Made a rope we put the light in.
By the way, I apologize for the swearing.
This is rickety safe working, huh? People come and work down here?
Yeah. Not a lot.
Ma'am, I'm ducking right now, bro. I hope you realize this. Camera, but the light, yeah. Yeah, I left the waterproof camera at home, bro. You got one though. More than once. What's that? This Indian sun wheel. It's probably gonna work it.
It's more better if it's Indian sun wheel. I really trust it.
You guys want to find a place for water to drink the fuck out of the water?
doing, sir?
Oh, yeah, look at that shit.
Handle it, sir. You launch up to the top, you going after him?
That's it.
You go midway, I'll hand you the camera up to hand it all the way up to him, you know what I mean?
Safe to walk on.
This is an old school ladder too, bro. Right. Here, pass this up. Binford, grab this. It's on right now, bro. Hey, handle for fast like bikes. Don't get buttered with that. If you're not even busted ball, that means they're going to go like you. I kept waiting. Binford, like Binford Tools. Seriously, Binford the tool man. This guy's always fucking great. Tool man, dude. Like, I swear to God, this guy has every tool you can imagine as an house and shit. Look at my garage, Mr. All, dude. Like, anything you can ever motion wheel, I work. It's like this work. Fucking Binford. I don't know, right? It's just like totally motorsport. But that's still people for house. This is supposed to be engineering.
Will, come on up. What we got up here, dude?
You take the light. You explore on. Yeah, you get to go up to the next cavern. That's all you do. No, you're going. I got you. Hey, this is under control. We'll be right back. We're deep cave explorers.
Should we go fucking explore, bro?
Yeah.
Just crawl around up there. Yeah, I need worse in my beer.
It's crazy because these guys, you know, they're just having a good time working and they don't have a clue what happens down there. You know, this guy just screams out, "Deep cave explorers." You know, like, it's just crazy, man.
All right.
Let's see, you up in here?
What are we looking at?
There's another hole in.
Alright, well.
Got some light over, that must be.
Hey Taylor, can you see this?
Hey, stay there.
Come up here, dude.
Bring me back a light, Dick.
Why?
So I can see.
Man, these guys have got some guts. I'll tell you that. That kind of job, I think I might be claustrophobic, but man, just imagining that. Being in a tight space like that and knowing that you couldn't do anything if there was an earthquake or something. Oh man.
Oh, it's just a little bitty guy, huh? Nah, it's kind of tight up towards the top.
I'm gonna skip through some of this because it's blurry.
What's up? Hold on. And just get out and climb right out.
Fuck yeah, dude, that was bomb. No, fucking weird. What I believe, I don't check in. So fucking. It's hard when you get
Yeah, to me it's crazy as hell and kind of trippy because like in our four-wheeling and exploring around the cane fields we found these things. We used to break into them and shit. Beforehand, like the first couple we found, we never could figure out how to get them running. So we always just climbed down the ladders. God knows how far we climbed in that drunkenness. And they were telling us thank you for keeping their thing alive, keeping it going. It was pretty nuts, dude. They were all emotional about it and shit. Some of those people were born right here next to this building.
villages, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they grew up their whole life here, like, 90, nearly 100 years ago. These guys are ancient. And they, with the hole and getting the piss, and they used to burn wood in there.
I want to catch what this guy said real quick. I was going to end the video already because it's basically done. But as soon as I heard this guy speak, I want to just hear what he says. So let's take a listen.
Oh, this is what they used to have, like, this was a big furnace, and they used to burn wood in there to heat a boiler that powered those steam engines way the hell down at the bottom.
How old is this, bro?
I believe they started in the late 1800s and finished in the early 1900s.
With this
Well, what do you know, right? Right upon the reset.
boiler?
With the hole and getting the pumps and all that down there.
And you know they put all that red brick there after. All that red brick is post. It's all post reset.
It's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
All that Freemason brick.
It was crazy because there were these old guys that were back here like 90, nearly 100 years ago. These guys are ancient, and they were telling us thank you for keeping their thing alive, keeping it going. It was pretty nuts, dude. They were all emotional about it and shit. Some of those people were born right here next to this building.
Villages, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they grew up their whole lives out here. So these places really mean a lot to the old guys.
True Islanders and shit, huh?
Yep. Kind of neat to be a part of it.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'm going to go to the comments. That was a lot. I know it was a lot. But I wanted to make sure that, I play the whole thing for you guys so you guys don't miss any of it. At least the most important parts. And you can watch that over and over, and trust me, you'll find new things. So take that video, do what you wish with it, and if you find something that I didn't catch, then feel free to share it in the comments or email me. I also wanted to mention this. Do you think it's a coincidence that the place that got, destroyed, Maui, is the same name of the character, Maui? You think there's a coincidence? This character name is Maui. Now here's the other coincidence. Or is it? Dwayne Johnson plays this character, Maui. They've been setting this up for quite some time. As a matter of fact, there are many saying that this has been planned since 2011. And I'll play a video for you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's go to... I'm sorry if my computer starts to freeze up on you guys. It's not the strongest PC, so bear with me, please. I swear I liked it. I think it's right here. Yeah, the Jimmy Dore Show. Listen to what this lady says.
The show looks so beautiful, like on camera, and then you're here and you're like, you get to see I get to see how the sausage is made.
So now you're playing in Los Angeles this weekend, right? Tell people where who can find you.
This Friday today's Friday. Tonight and tomorrow I'll be headlining at the Pineapple Hill Saloon in Sherman Oaks, and I'm joined by my funny friends Keanu Thompson and Lila Hart. And there'll be a couple special guests. Tonight is Nick Searcy. Tomorrow is Perry Caravello, who has kind of a niche internet celebrity.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so where can people get tickets for that? They go to your website for a link?
Yeah, just go to my website, ChrissyMayer.com, and there should be a couple left, so you should run and get them.
And Mayer is spelled M-A-Y-R. How about that? Okay. All right, Chrissy. Well, good luck this weekend, or break a leg. That's what I'm supposed to say this weekend. I wish I was. Look at this. So you remember when
oh my God.
Oprah did this? This is what Oprah says. She's going to help the people of Maui. This is what Oprah says.
We were so concerned about what was happening in Maui that we were texting back and forth. And I read this article that Dolly Parton had given money in her community. And I said, I think this is the answer. You said, I think that's the answer.
I said, I love it.
And so we have created the People's Fund of Maui that will put money directly in the hands of the people who need it right now. So if you send a donation, just click where you see below and send a donation. That money is going to go to one of many residents who have been displaced in Maui. We guarantee.
That's right. And I know a lot of people out there, as Oprah and I have been finding, are just having a hard time trusting where the money goes. What organization should I send money to? How can I help? In this case, the fund that we created with a lot of hard work from a lot of hardworking.
Notice how he said some people will have a hard time trusting where the money goes, because he knows damn well it is not going to the people. I showed you guys a video yesterday where the people of Hawaii were saying they haven't seen any of the money yet. Not a dime. But anyway, let's wait till we get to the part that I want to show you guys.
People who all care about these people of Maui. As Oprah was saying, it is a clean, direct from you directly to their hands, and right away with some real immediacy, because as we're finding, as you guys around the world.
Another thing I was thinking about was, okay, we know they're not sending this money directly to the people of Maui. So is the money going to them? They certainly don't need more money. They're filthy rich. There's an agenda behind this, folks. It's more than money. They don't care about the money. They got money. They don't need our money right now. They got money. But there's an agenda behind this.
World now, with disasters like this, the number one need is money.
Is money. Is money.
In hand.
Or maybe I'm wrong. He said it himself. You know, and the number one need right now is money. That's crazy, man. And I get what he means. He's talking about the people of Maui. But hey, words mean a lot. When he said the number one need is money, honestly, the number one need is Jesus Christ. That is the number one need. Forget about the money. Forget about everything. Try and rebuild. Get things back together. But the most important thing is to be ready. Because when you die, you only die once. There are only one or two places where you're going to go.
So people being able to have their own agency, being able to make decisions for themselves about what they need and what their family needs, that's our goal, is to get that to the people now. And so we appreciate any support that you can give. All the people who were calling me and texting me and messaging me and saying, what do I do? What do I do? This is what you do.
You know.
The People's Fund of Maui.
And
these people are sick, man. Look at the smile on their faces. Oh, man. Good luck dealing with the father.
they're going to start off the campaign with the $10 million donation of their own that they found behind a sofa cushion in their guest house.
They just had to knock a wall down and get it out of a briefcase.
But they're still relying on regular people for donations because they're vampires. And I mean, Oprah is worth $2.5 billion, Chrissy. She
Wow.
could. So I don't know how you even spend $1 billion. Could you imagine?
Yeah, don't get your mind wrapped around the fact that they're filthy rich and they could help themselves. Stop getting distracted by that. Okay? Because I was. It's deeper than that, folks. It's about the children.
$1 billion is 1,000.
It's about the children, guys. All right? Don't lose focus on those children. That's what it's about. That's their real agenda. Land grab? Land grab? Yeah. No. You know, it's hard to say. They get land anyway. It's more about the children. They're blinding everyone. They're censoring everyone on YouTube when it comes to any information about these children. As a matter of fact, the algorithm on YouTube, if you search for where are the children of Maui, where are the missing children of Maui, there are not very many videos. There are not very many videos. So, if you guys found anything, please share it with me through email.
$1,000 million.
That's insane.
How do you even spend that? You could buy $1 million house every day for 1,000 days. It's just nuts. And so this seems nuts to me that they. Well, here.
She could be the fund. The Rock could be the fund. What do they need us for?
Why do they need?
Yeah, see, these guys are focused on the wrong things. They're focused on the wrong things. Everybody's so focused on the money part when that's not even it. The truth is hidden from everybody in plain sight.
Why don't you call on your other billionaire friends to donate some money? Why are you calling on regular people to donate money? People who are all living paycheck to paycheck. Why wouldn't you call up all your rich friends? She knows all the richest people in the world. She knows Elon Musk, and she knows Jeff Bezos, and she knows Bill Gates, and she knows Warren Buffett. How much money do you think that those people in Maui need? I'm sure you guys could find that money in your couch cushions. I'm not kidding. I know a guy when Tim Allen had his show on TV, his big show, Tool Time. One time, someone was at his house. Literally, he pulled out there was a check for $90,000. He pulled out of his couch. I'm not kidding.
Oh my God.
That's how much money those kind of people can generate, right? And so somebody made.
So if you send a donation, just click now.
Did I?
Okay.
It's so sus.
So if you send a donation,
yeah,
just click now.
Did I just witness what I think I witnessed? Please don't tell me I just saw a billionaire standing next to a multi-millionaire begging the average everyday citizen for donations.
Yeah, I've seen this video all over. This is one of the most ones that will pop up when you search, Dwayne Johnson and Oprah Winfrey. This is what you're going to find. There's a reason why they're pushing this, guys. There's a reason why they're pushing this. They don't care about people knowing about the money issue, where the money is going. If Dwayne Johnson and Oprah Winfrey really donated $10 million, they don't care. It's right under your nose. It's about those children
That can barely get by due to a real life recession, living paycheck to paycheck, barely can pay rent, barely can put food on the table for our families, okay? Living in a real life recession in a country where our president is giving away all our resources, sources, and resources to another country for money.
So that's one thing you can know. And yes, it is 100% a distraction, Jenny. When you notice something in the algorithm that just pops up without you even searching it, and when it just pops up, it keeps popping up in your recommendations, then what does that mean? They want you to see it. Simple as that. Simple as that. My channel has been suppressed for 3 years, man. And I like it. I like the fact that it's a small channel. Can you imagine if I reached 50K? They're gonna delete my channel. So instead of deleting my channel, they censor it through the algorithm. Unless you're subscribed to me. But even if you're subscribed to me, many of my subscribers say they don't get my notifications.
If you two don't go take your Hollywood elite behinds to your other Hollywood elite friends and politician buddies that got millions like you do and billions and get all that money together and help out Maui, you are out your damn mind.
That's
Please
right.
don't insult our intelligence like that. And after you guys do all of that, you will have enough money to help the rest of us. Boo. Get out of here with that. The nerve.
The amount of times they said put the hand directly into their hands, it goes direct. She says it so many times, it makes you suspect. Like,
Well, that's a good point you bring up. Watch this. So now here's someone addressing this through comedy, and I always like to highlight that. So let's check this out.
And we're so concerned with what's happening in Maui. We thought we'd ask you to do something about it. You being other billionaires? No, just like regular normal people. Right, okay, but you're giving 10 million. Well, we've committed to giving 10 million. What does that mean? Well, we haven't actually given it yet, but we're committed to giving it via you. Sorry, what was that? We're committed to giving the 10 million through your donations. What do you say at the end there? We'd like you to donate, and that's how we'll get to the 10 million. I thought that you already pledged the 10 million. Well, we've sort of committed that on behalf of you. So you haven't given 10 million, then you've just set a goal of raising it. Well, so you've committed other people's money to your own charity you just set up. With disasters like this, the number one need is money. Aren't you a multi-billionaire? Well, Yes. $1 billion is 1,000 million. And you have multiple billion. Yes. And you also own 2,000 acres in Maui. Don't you have both the means and the moral obligation to help the community you live in? Hello? Oprah? Guys, I think she's Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, pledge.
And you know, I get that they're making memes about this and parodies and making fun of the situation, but this is no laughing matter, man. I get what the lady was saying, but like I said, or like Jenny said, 100% distraction.
It looks like Oprah's trying to do an Amber Heard situation on us, where she says, "Oh, I'm pledging it. I'm gonna, just not now."
It does feel like that. Yeah. Amber Heard said she gave that money, but I have given it. No, you pledged to give it. Well, that's the same thing. It's not the same thing. So I think it's just how does Oprah not have a friend who says, "Hey, this looks bad, that you're worth $2.5 billion. You have more than enough money to fix these people and make them whole. And you're going to ask regular working people instead of your other billionaire friends to," it's just nuts.
Do they think we're stupid?
And yes, they do. And you get a burnt car, and you get a burnt car, and you get a burnt car. And so there's one more video I want to show you about this.
I occasionally in the last couple of days have gone to both Oprah and The Rock's page to see if they would address what happened. And I went to Oprah's page.
What?
Look, you all, I'm not kidding you. You could type in Oprah and this is what comes up. She had over 200,000 followers, which is actually quite small for somebody of her celebrity status. I don't know if she took this down herself, if her PR people did, if people reported her. I don't know, but this brings me so much joy. Second of all, I don't know how many million followers he has. I too go to his to see if he addresses the video. And he hasn't for like 5 days, and then he posts.
I get why it brings her so much joy, but Oprah Winfrey's Instagram being disabled doesn't affect her one bit. I don't get it. All right, I don't know if these people are controlled opposition too, but man, you got people who died in Hawaii, possibly over 1,000 children missing, possibly the parents, many deaths that haven't been accounted for, and that brings you joy. That Oprah Winfrey's Instagram has been disabled. Grow up, people.
This video, and it's about him working out and how much he sweats, and you need to go to the comment section. It is glorious. People are just ripping him like we're never gonna forget. And then this one is an old video that he posted.
This is the world we live in, guys. Oh yeah, look at the comments. Yeah, look at they're getting ripped in the comments. It's so annoying that a mere comment on social media will satisfy some people. It's crazy. Not once did she mention the children being rescued. You know, not once did she mention the children of Maui at all. It's just all about this stupid crap. And they find pleasure in it. It sickens me.
It was like fans that he drove by. And he's like, hey, trying to show us all that, oh, people still love me. Again, this video, also glorious with the comment section. Now,
and I'm not saying that just because I like The Rock. Man, I don't give a damn about The Rock. As a matter of fact, the dude is a shill. He's controlled opposition. He's part of them. He's part of that 1%. And if you're someone who loves Dwayne Johnson, oh yeah, he's my favorite actor. He's such an awesome guy. I'd rethink that. Place your faith in Christ In Christ alone.
Here's the third thing that's really important. People have done research on this fund that she started, People's Fund of Maui, and they found out it's under the umbrella like a foundation called EIF, Entertainment Industry Foundation. It's not even something that's just her and The Rock.
So I guess that's where the money's going, right? According to this young lady right here, it's going to EIF, Entertainment, what?
EIF, Entertainment Industry Foundation.
Entertainment Industry Foundation.
It's not even something
Great.
that's just her
That's great.
and The Rock
Still, where are the children?
put together. And they looked at their taxes. The president of the company, I wrote this down, makes $423,000. The president of this non-for-profit fund, this foundation, makes nearly $500,000. And then the CEO makes $359,000. Ain't that nice? And our money, or it's not because not a lot of people have donated, which is amazing. But these people are asking us as Americans who can barely afford their bills to pay into a foundation where your two top people, first one 423, second one 359,000.
Let's fast forward to the part that I was trying to find.
I am so powers unite on all of
Yeah, I don't know how we do that, but that was very interesting. All of that, and what do you have to say about it, Chris?
It definitely explains why Oprah said so many times, it goes directly into their hands. It goes directly into their hands. And I was like, yeah, I wonder what the administrative fees are on this. And I'm glad people looked into it. Yeah. And I didn't realize Oprah lived in Maui.
And she had 2,000 acres. 2,000 acres. You know, that's bigger than Central Park.
Jeez. She could invite everybody over.
I heard she's got her own fire department. Like, I don't know if that's true, but somebody said that. Like, she's got her own fire team.
Hey, Suri, how many acres is Central Park? They say 1.32 square miles. But how many fucking acres? That's not the question I asked. 843 acres.
Wow.
Central Park in New York City is 843 acres. She owns 2,000 acres in Maui. That can't be true, right? Can someone own that much of Maui?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's hard to believe, honest. I'm going to have to double check that and get back to you in a later video because that seems she owns 1,000 acres.
Jimmy?
Still bigger.
1,000.
Still
just
bigger.
1,000.
Come on.
So still bigger than Central Park. So you double check that and it's 1,000 acres? Okay.
Yeah.
So she still owns more area of Maui than Central Park.
Oof.
Oh my God.
I heard a conspiracy theory that like this happened because they're trying to like buy up more or like
it's a land grab. It looks like a land grab.
Yeah.
It certainly looks that way, Chrissy. I mean, he just reported on it for the first 30 minutes. He was there. He just got back from Maui.
You were there?
Yeah, I just went for 4 days and stuff.
Wow.
And you know, alluding to this story, this is why I went there to see these mutual aid camps directly, so we can get that money directly to the people, whether it be Oprah, Rock, anybody else, the Red Cross, FEMA. There's always going to be red tape, and people are going to get their hands in the cookie jar. So if you can find a way to pump money directly into these people, and that was part of the reason I went. And Hawaii Beach,
were you
get it right to
throwing out
them.
paper towels to the people?
So you know what I don't understand? Well, what I think I do understand, but what I would like to see more than Oprah do that is Oprah do a video where she's complaining about the government not taking care of those people while we send hundreds of billions of dollars to the most corrupt country in Europe for a proxy war. We're funding Nazis to fight. So she does not going to say any of that. So she's not upset at the government. She's not going to pressure Joe Biden. She's not going to pressure anybody. I'm sure she knows who the governor of Maui is. I'm sure she knows. I'm sure she's on a first name basis with the governor and the mayor of Maui. So I'm sure she could put pressure on those people. She's on a first name basis with Joe Biden. Why isn't she doing anything? Why doesn't she pressure those? So that's what's suspect when I see her and The Rock want to tell the government, who is supposed to be taking care of these people and aren't, and they're not saying anything about it. I bet she still has a Ukraine sticker on her car. I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm talking about, and that's garbage. What she's doing, you can do that. Go ahead and do that. I'll even let her do that, right? Even without giving her own money, I'll let her do that. But what she should be doing is calling out there's something wrong here, that the government isn't taking care of these people. And where is Joe Biden? And why isn't he here? And what? Nothing like that. That's all I hear is that. So.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, the water diversion that I talked about that's been going on for years and years, I'd like to look into it a little bit more next time I go back there. Maybe some of that water that was diverted away from the indigenous farmers and the locals there in Lahaina and led to those conditions, maybe that water got diverted to some of that 1,000 acres and what the hell just got on there.
I wonder.
I'm going to go take a look at that.
I wonder
next
how much
time I
water
get
her
there.
1,000 acres uses. That'd be really
We
interesting.
can't let Oprah's grass get crispy. I mean, it's just not good for the soul.
It's not. Hey, so come see us live.
Oh my gosh, I swear I thought that was a video. The reason why I wanted to show you guys that was because the lady, I guess it wasn't that video, it was a different video where the lady said that it's been planned since 2011. So, I'm sorry that I played that, but I thought that was the video. Let me see if I could find it. If not, just don't take my word for it. Do your guys' own research. That's what some people are saying. That it's been planned since 2011. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's been planned before that. Long before. So, maybe watch The Simpsons. Maybe there's some subliminal messages in there about it. And I wouldn't be surprised at all. There already has been when I showed you guys the previous live stream I did about Maui. It's titled Maui Wildfires or Natural. For wildfires or man-made. So if you watch that one, that's the video that I show The Simpsons showing, a very similar situation. But I'm gonna go to the comments and then we're gonna close up. No worries, bro. Truly believe many of the children trafficked out the area of one. Yeah, that's a great possibility too. Yeah, that thing was deep. I believe it was 200 and something feet. 229. I think the tunnels lead to other islands, but I'm not. So if you guys are wondering, if you haven't caught on yet, where are these children? My theory, they're in those tunnels. That's my theory. Where else would these children be? Would they just disappear in midair? Where else are the parents who are being silenced? If you got any better resources of what possibly happens with these children and where they are, feel free to share it with me. I think the tunnels lead to other islands, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Epstein Island. So, that island was a sick island. But it's not only that island. There's tunnels like this in every major city. Yes, that is a definite truth. I've heard you can go from New York to LA without ever seeing sunlight if you know the tunnels to take, but there's military guarding some of them. I'm not surprised. I'm still wondering, where are the kids? I thought they would have found them in these tunnels, but I don't know if they'll even look in them or not. Just anyone else. Yeah, same here. It's just my theory. That's what I feel right now. The movie Little Monsters comes to mind. I think it was predictive programming about this. Haven't seen that movie. Now that you mentioned it, I might take a look at it. With Howie Mandel as the horned monster under the bed, I may be thinking of something else. Yeah, Chad, they were able to travel to the other side of the country from underground. Wow. Now I want to see that movie. I should say, does anyone know if they have even looked in the tunnels yet or not? I don't think we're going to even get that information, bro. I don't think they're going to... Man, can you imagine how much power is being placed onto the suppression of that? And it's not just going to be a walk in the park where you find the information that, oh, they looked in the tunnels. I just don't see it. But they were trying to turn the children into little monsters. Oh, talking about that movie. Such an evil movie. Yeah, it sounds that way. I think that's where all the kids went, but where do they lead to? The Satanic Underground. Yeah, it was. You know, I think I know what movie you guys are talking about. It's about that dude with the blue face. He has like a blue face and he's like creepy looking. I think he has horns. I don't know the name of him, the actor, but I think I know what you guys are talking about. And that movie, I remember giving me nightmares. I didn't like that movie at all growing up. Never seen Little Monsters, I don't think. That's the one with Howie Mandel as the horned monster under the bed. Oh, yep. Guess I was right. It looks like what was under Epstein Island. Yes, exactly. It's all about grooming children. Look how old that is. Yeah, a lot of old construction down there. What's another one? Labyrinth. I remember that movie too. Creepy. Society has turned a blind eye for far too long. Exactly. No more secrets. All is being revealed because we are at the end. Of all the symbols to see down there, what symbol are you talking about? I hate to see it, but that looks like a place people do rituals. Exactly. Muffed up bricks. Dead bricks. That is very old. The blind spot of the mind reality. That's where evil lives. In the blind spot reality. You're reading my mind again, bro. I promise I was just thinking it would be my luck. An earthquake would happen if I ever attempted something like that. Exactly. It's creepy, man. And I'm not even claustrophobic. At least I don't think so. But still, who would find that enjoyable? I mean, I know I say that, but surprisingly, it is to some people. They seek thrill seekers. Placed under construction but was abandoned, I suppose. Those people get paid a lot of money to work on stuff like that too, because a lot of people are afraid of tight spaces. Maybe not these particular people, but the original people that build it. Right. Interesting. Freemasons. It's much older, mud flooded. I agree. Ancient meaning Tartarian. That comment struck a nerve in my being. When he said that people were glad they were keeping it the way it was, man, that made my heart sink. Exactly. That's how I felt too, Chad. This goes so deep. Oh, wow. Welcome to the desert of the real. So much truth programming that went on in movies escaped me as I never watch any, yet I still see all of this for what it is. It does really reaffirm it when you bring out things from movies. Yes, it does, brother. And honestly, truth does hurt sometimes, but I would rather have the truth than a lie. Amen to that. Welcome, Drew Rinker. Truth is stranger than fiction. Indeed. I hate that expression of break a leg. I do too. You and I both. Exactly, Chad. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. I will never be a slave to the lie. The grand illusion. Same here, brother. Follow the truth and nothing else. Yep. This woman is evil. She could let all those people live on her land and pay them $100 a day and never go broke. Exactly. All of them. Luciferians have no shame. They're saying Red Cross and FEMA will not assist them unless they sign papers. And they're afraid to sign them also. Wow. People don't realize that when they say break a leg, they are pronouncing a curse. Exactly. It's a negative quote, negative response to people. What's good is what's good. What's bad is what's bad. So don't believe that superstition where, oh, you say something bad, it'll be the opposite. Oh, break a leg. And you think they're going to have a good, result. It's not good. What's good is good, and what's bad is bad. Amen, brother. We need Jesus. Yes, we do. Another channel showed they basically set up the run-of-the-mill charity platform, and none of this money was ever going directly into the hand of any residents. Yep. None of it. I played a video yesterday showing that the people of Hawaii were very angry, telling the government that, hey, we haven't seen a dime from what Dwayne Johnson and Oprah Winfrey has said to donate. So, yeah, she is full of it. You're evil. The only channel I've seen from Hawaii is How in Real Estate, and he's the guy with the drone. Yeah, I just watched him today. So, yeah, you're right. Yep, distraction. It's a straight up scam. Total media blackout on the missing children. Yep. That's mind-blowing how much land she owns. Exactly. I wonder if the tunnels lead under her land. I wouldn't be surprised. That's probably where they have their orgies and their sick parties and get-togethers. I would be willing to bet some of them do. They need to investigate her for real. An investigation, I think, won't do nothing because she's backed by high and powerful people. The only way I can ultimately say that, she will face consequences is with the Father. She will answer to the Father one day. And it's not going to be pretty for her. And Dwayne. And the rest of the elites. Hi, Mandel and Fred Savage and Monster on my bed. I was thinking it was called Little Monsters, but I may be wrong. Okay. Yeah, it is the blue face. Dude, I'm very claustrophobic. Same here. Well, that's going to be it for today, folks. Thank you for sticking around. And let's pray for one another. Let's pray for the people, the children in Maui, for the strength that they endure whatever's coming or whatever's happening right now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, you guys be safe out there. Be blessed. Until next time.
You say one word, I say amazing.